Hey, what is going on, Madden family? Welcome back to another YouTube video, right? This is what we do. It's what we're doing right now. We're talking about team diamond sets, and you guys can see pretty clear on the screen. What we have here is this list of all the teams, all the player rewards, the overalls, the coin reward, and actually what goes in to the team diamond set. So we're going to be discussing today whether you should actually be doing the team diamond sets or not. Now, granted, the cards and the rewards, they're very, very good players. Very good players, right? But the problem is with some of them, you're giving up a lot to get some of this stuff. Now, let's start out with the obvious. The only time I would recommend someone doing all of the sets to get Ronnie Lott is if you... I mean, it's... I mean, you would have a very good team. But it's going to cost you millions of coins, right? Millions of coins, right? Because you need every base elite in the game. You need every base elite in the game. Now, as you complete the sets, you get back 2.354 million coins, which is, that's a good number. That's a lot of coins you get back from doing all the sets. Now, how much was it going to cost to do all these sets? I don't know. I don't know. There's 32 teams. Maybe on average 200 to 250k a team. Maybe the average. So we're talking 7 million coins, which means essentially it would end up let's just use the number of 7 million coins. We'll just use that number, right? Which means then Ronnie Lott is going to cost you 4.6 million coins to obtain, but you have all of these cards. And you could probably sell them back, and you could probably get Ronnie Lott for, I don't know, 400 or 500k, something along those lines. But if the collectible that there's no collectible for Ronnie Lott that's used in Mutt Master, like it's not worth it. It's a lot. It's a lot of work to get Ronnie Lott. But let's go over the teams. Now, one thing I noticed is the coin reward for some of these teams doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense, right? Some of the teams, you understand, the Falcons, the Eagles, the Cowboys, got some really big cards. And then you look at teams like the Steelers, you get 26,000 coins back for collecting Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell. And now I assume part of the reason why this may be cheaper is because if you do the pre-order, you get that 89 Antonio Brown, and you probably could collect him here. Is what I imagine. Maybe. I don't know, but still 26,000 coins. That's not good. It's not good. But again, let's go over team by team. Is it worth it to do the set? Now the Bears only have 9 elites. You only get 12,000 coins back. You get Amos at strong safety, who might honestly be the best strong safety in the game to start, and he probably is. He probably is, but again, that's not too bad. You're talking about really having to get 9 elites, and they're not high elites, so you're talking probably 100,000 coins to do this set. Get 12,000 back, so you're buying Amos for about 80k in my opinion. That's pretty good. Geno Atkins, again, I think why you get 6 elites to go into the set and you get 57,000 coins back. You've got to put it like what, AJ Green in there, right? Like, I mean, I guess that's fine. The Bills, Tre'Davious White, 8 elites, 48,000. You get a good corner, but now we come to a team that just makes no sense. Chris Harris. You've got to collect Von Miller. You have to. What? What? No, I would not touch this set at all. Oh my God, no, I would not. The Browns for Jarvis Landry, it's actually pretty fair. The Browns don't really have a lot of big elites, but you're collecting a Jarvis Landry. Again, to get a Jarvis Landry, 36,000 coins isn't much, but again, it's going to cost a lot more because you're going to have cards like, I mean, who's the Browns? Josh Gordon is in the set. You've got Landry, And you've got a couple players. You don't have Joe Thomas anymore, but you've got some linemen. They're okay there. The Bucks, you get 10 elites, 101,000 back for Gerald McCoy. Gerald McCoy always plays pretty well, and getting 100,000 back is fine, but that's probably they've got some desirable cards. So I don't know. 90 overall Larry Fitzgerald. You get 76,000 coins back, and you've got to collect David Johnson. I don't know about that. Fitz is a good receiver, but that's you're asking a lot there. The Chargers, super stacked team this year, in my opinion. Super stacked. You've got to collect Bosa and Gordon and Melvin Ingram and no. Bad set. The Chiefs, Travis Kelce. Doesn't seem terrible, but Tyreek Hill's going to be expensive. Now, I think he's maybe one of the Nat cards in the team fantasy packs that you get from levels. But again, the Chiefs, you've got to collect Eric Berry. You've got to collect Justin Houston. You've got to collect another Travis. No. The Colts is a really easy set, except you've got to collect Andrew Luck. No. The Cowboys, you've got to collect Zeke. Zeke is the big one. Sean Lee, another Travis Frederick, a Tyron. No, bad. Is bad. Rashad, I spelled his name wrong. Rashad Jones. No. Like, he may be affordable. This set may actually be pretty affordable, but he's not the greatest card in the game. Lane Johnson for the Eagles. Again, you've got to collect Lane. No. You guys are catching my drift here. Are these sets worth it? I'm talking about launch, by the way. Yeah, I think in a couple weeks, a month, these sets are worth it, in my opinion, as prices go down. The Falcons, you have to collect 18 players. You've got to collect Julio Jones, Matt Ryan, Devontae Freeman, Desmond Trufant, Deion Jones. For Julio, that's +3. Now, I may do this set because I'm dumb. That's a lot to give up. This Falcons team by itself is really good. The 49ers, this is actually a pretty good set to do. I don't think their cards are going to be very expensive, personally. The Giants, you've got to collect Snacks, Odell, Janoris Jenkins. I don't know who else they're going to have, but I don't know. You get a free 89 Antonio Brown for pre-order in the game. That's a lot. That's a coin waste. Odell's going to be expensive. The Jags, this has got to be the worst. Like, what is this coin? 22,000 coins for collecting Bouye, Campbell, Ramsey, Telvin, Miles Jack, Leonard. Oh my God. There should be a 2 in front of that. Holy crap! It should be 220,000 coins. The Jets, again, that's for Avery Williamson. He sucks pretty good. Stafford, again, doing it for a quarterback? Nah, not really. The Packers, collecting Aaron Rodgers to get a David Bakhtiari? No, I'm good. Aaron Rodgers is going to be expensive. The Panthers, now at least you get 90,000 back here, but collecting Cam Newton. And Cam's going to be more than 93K day one. He's going to be expensive because he's Cam Newton. So you're trading in. That's too much. Patriots, again, this is a 21,000 coins back for collecting Brady and Gronk. Now they don't really have a lot else from desirable elites on their team, but for a statue, no. The Raiders, Coleccio Assembly, great. It's gonna be a great card. And you've got to collect Derek Carr, who's probably gonna be around 80K. You're gonna collect Khalil Mack, who's probably around 200. No. The Rams. Oh my God, the Rams. You got to collect Aaron Donald, Ndamukong Suh, Brandon. No. You guys are following along pretty good here. The Ravens. They don't really have. I mean, they don't have an elite quarterback at least. And I don't know. Yeah, this set might be doable. Honestly, this one might be doable. Similar with the Redskins, it might be doable for Kerrigan. He's a good pass rusher off the edge. Play him down at the line, he's fine. Cam Jordan, no. Like, they've got so many elites, and they've got good elites too. Lattimore, Breeze, Kamara, Cam Jordan himself. Oh God. The Seahawks, which isn't honestly too bad at a glance, because you really only have 3 players that are going to stand out to you: Russell Wilson, Earl Thomas, Bobby Wagner. Again, to get an upgraded free safety here, nah. The cost of getting Wagner, Thomas, and Wilson is probably the cost of getting Sean Taylor. It's probably pretty close. I'd rather have Sean Taylor. We talked about the Steelers. The Texans, they're very interesting here because they have 11 elites only, which is a low number. But the coin reward is tied for the highest, and that's because you have to collect J.J. Watt, Clowney, Hopkins, Watson. I don't even know who else they have. It doesn't matter. This Clowney card might be the best card in the game. Looking at it, honestly. Delaney Walker, again, that's not terrible, but he's not like a big sexy tight end in my opinion. I'd rather just get Evan Ingram and not do a set like this. And then Xavier Rhodes, like 15 elites from the Vikings for 12,000 coins back. Now Xavier Rhodes is the top 5 corner in the game at launch, easily. He's gonna play amazing, but this is crap. You've got to collect Rhodes. You've got to collect Diggs, Thielen, Harrison Smith, Anthony. What is this? This number has to be wrong. There should be a 1 or a 2 in front of this one as well. Oh God. So let's wrap this up. These sets aren't worth it at launch, in my opinion. Now, if you want to have the best team in the game and you have a big wallet and a lot of coins, go ahead and do them. Then by all means. But at launch, these sets are pretty difficult to do. Now, of course, as time goes on, as you acquire Nat cards, it's going to be a little bit better. As prices drop, it's going to be a bit better. And I would pick and focus on just doing one at a time. Now, if you do want to do Ronnie a lot, the best way to do it, in my opinion, is you do a team, you sell the card, use the coins, and you just sort of recycle, right? And what I would sort of do and focus on the path that way is focusing on the cards that are not the greatest cards in the set to start out with, because the coins, there's not a lot of coins in the market to start, right? So Julio Jones, or Jadeveon Clowney, let's say the day one, if someone does those sets, they're selling for 250, 300K. Made then that's a lot for that day. And Adrian Amos here may be selling for 175. In 2 weeks, Clowney may be selling for a little bit more. Amos might be selling for a little bit less, or even the same. So you're getting the return there. You're not losing as many coins there. But then you're saying CC, but if the cost of Clowney for selling him goes up, the cost of getting him goes up. And I said, yes, it does, but it goes up exponentially. They will stay in line with each other. Can you guys see my hand there? They're going to go in line with each other. Do you understand that? So if Clowney's price rises by 20%, what happens is then that 20%, all the other cards will go up as well. So it's even. Your reward, your cost versus your profit, it's the same percentage at least. What happens on the lower cards is it's not necessarily the case, because it is what it is. But again, if you sell Amos for 175, you've already got one done. You've got 175, and maybe that 175 can actually go and pay for a full another team. Maybe you can get a really big piece for cheap at that point. So you're actually making progress. You're making progress while still building against the good teams. It's just the right way to do it, in my opinion. You don't have to do it. I'm not going after Ronnie a lot unless someone donates me 10 million coins. If someone wants to donate me 10 million coins, I will send you a signed 8x10. The best deal you guys can get on YouTube. But again, thanks for joining again. I just don't think these sets are worth it right now. You want to look back in 3 weeks, September 1st, September 15th, October 1st, these sets are going to be fine to do, in my opinion. And without the idea that you will need Ronnie a lot to complete Mutt Master, because I don't think they're going to do that. I've heard the grumblings. I just don't see that happening, in my opinion. because Muttmaster, it's changed to be affordable, and requiring everyone to do all this is not affordable at all. But again, thank you all for stopping by. If you're still here, let's aim for like, I don't know, 1,500 likes. Why not? I'm out.